Yes. Welcome back, Clemaniacs. Woof. Wow. Oh my God. I feel so much better. Not like I'm feeling better, but just so much better than I was on Friday. Friday, I was literally contemplating like taking a saw and cutting off my neck and shoulder area, in between the left neck, shoulder, that whole area up to the jawline, just doing some sort of temporary dissection to alleviate the immense pain I was in. And I'm not crying like a baby. I'm just saying there was no way I could have done the show. It was just too debilitating for my head. Like my neck was on fire and it's crazy. But it's Monday. I'm feeling much better. Got back to a little acupuncture last week, some massage therapy. Summer's been crazy with time off, vacations, all that good stuff. But the sad thing is I missed all my therapies and whatnot and then got back into the rut with the neck. So I was out Friday. I know, withdrawals, but I'm here. We're back. Clemville, all hail. Woo! Yes. So I love that song. I heard it on another station. I got to admit, I'm not going to say that I'm like a music savant finding great tunes like you hear on Kevin's show. By the way, there was some awesome song I was listening to on The Good. If you missed it, I don't know how it goes or what it was, but it was another great tune. That song I played opening up my show, Andara. I never heard of Andara. A nocturnal heresy. What is Heresy? How do you pronounce that? Heresy? Heresy. A nocturnal heresy. You ever hear of that guy, Andara?
I actually heard another tune of his. I forget the name of it, but I think I heard it on another station. He's pretty good. I like his voice and pretty good songwriting too.
Yeah, you know what? If you figure out the tune, let me know. I'd love to, I mean, obviously I can Google on Dara and, listen to the rest of his songs. But if you do have that recommendation, I think that guy's great. Really good vibe. And that's what gets us started here on this new week, this Melancholy Monday, Make It Yours Monday. Some people, it's miserable Monday. I don't understand. This morning, I'm in the bathroom and I'm doing my thing. Earth's calling, whatever. I'm on Facebook. I'm knocking out two birds with one stone. I see the great Thomas Clifford. Kiyoshi Thomas Clifford of Thomas Clifford Martial Arts, one of the great martial art pioneers the Hudson Valley has ever seen. He makes a post. Thank God it's Monday. And I took a double take. What? Thank God it's Monday. I love it. That's right. It's a new week. You got an opportunity to reset. Thank you, Kev. Andara saying goodbye. You have an opportunity to reset, refocus, reevaluate, get it all, over the weekend. You relax and you're pumped up Monday. But no, some people come out of the gun. Oh, it's Monday. No, we're not having that here in Clemville. We're absolutely not having that. We're all excited. We're back. It's a new week. We set the tone, we set the vision, and it all starts here in the afternoon. Yes. Kevin, another great show, The Good. I meant to text you. You were playing a song. I don't even know how it goes, to be honest with you. I've been busy, so busy here. But it was a great tune, and I wish I had...
Was it earlier in the show, or was it later in the show?
Later in the show. Later in the show, probably the last 5 songs. Within the last 5 songs you played, slower jam. I don't know. It was a good tune, though. Very good tune. I meant to text you. I just got caught up with what I was doing here. Very busy time of the year.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
No doubt.
I'll let you know what it is.
All right. So how was your weekend? Good?
It was a good weekend, just dealing with a couple of things with the car, trying to keep that going. But, it's all good. Things will get sorted out. In the meantime, we're on the air once again and, ready to have some fun this week.
No doubt. Thomas checking in via Facebook, all hail, letting us know that the Jets beat the Giants. Yes, they did. I was very excited about that. Although it's only preseason, Thomas, I was excited that it was at least the Giants. And not that preseason means anything, but I mean the Cowboys, looked really good. But again, it is just preseason. So regular season starts in 2 weeks, the 11th. We're all counting down. Can't wait. Football is here. And so is Oliver at 420. Updates with Oliver. Talking sports, football. Oh, my God. It's right in front of us. We could taste it. I could smell it. I just, Sundays will never be the same. Just beautiful time of the year. Football is here. Baseball, the Mets, God, I don't know. I mean, the last 10 games, Scherzer and DeGrom have pitched. The Mets are 5-5. You understand? They don't score runs. They don't put out no runs for these guys. We'll talk about the Mets blues, the Yankees blues. I mean, yeah, of course the Yankees still got the lead, but it's dwindling. Tampa's hot. I mean, the Blue Jays have faded, but Tampa's still looking, they're still in the rearview mirror. So we got a lot to talk about with Oliver at 420. Brought to you by Brian's Painting, the official painter of Clemville. Brian's Painting has been in Rockland and Bergen, painting people's homes inside and outside, interiors, exteriors for over, 53 years and counting? Do you understand that? Most of you listening to this show have seen the signs around Rockland, busting them out. Brian's Painting, busting them out. You've seen his trucks. I mean, the guy's a legend in the contracting industry. He's a painter who has withstood the test of time, and he is the proud sponsor of Updates with Oliver. Brian's Painting. Rockland, 845-624-3089, and Bergen, 201-505-4714. Wow. I am just like... what a difference a weekend makes. I don't know if it was last night's steak at Ruth Chris. I went to Ruth Chris with my nephews, trying to plant the seed for the future for them, talking a little business. Time to step up the game. The next 12 to 15 years are very critical, man, for retirement, for the kids, marriage, sweet 16s, college. So time to step it up. I was on a little lull, after I had my run with all those other businesses and syndicated radio and made money, all of that stuff. I just kind of simmered down with the chimney stuff, built up this brand where it is a recognized, noticeable brand, but got to step it up. Kids, 4 kids, they don't come cheap. All right. So I am pumped up. Tomorrow. What a great time. What a great time to get my man back. Mason Axamit. You remember him. You remember his dad, Big Daddy Scott Axamit, who we've had on several times. Scott, I mean, he's a motivational speaker like no other. His son, Mason, guy's a gem. He's what you want, your daughter to, he's like the guy you want your daughter to marry, the son you want to have. Although my son is fantastic, I wouldn't trade him in for anything, even Mason. But Mason has done a lot of research, a lot of work. He's written he's written, and from writing all this material, he has created a documentary about the student debt crisis. President Biden just forgave millions of people who were supposedly overburdened with their college tuition. And what better time to get Mason on, who's created this documentary, and he's trying to promote this campaign to help hundreds, if not thousands and thousands of kids, families, parents across the United States, potentially worldwide. With this crazy situation about the cost of college. So tomorrow, 420, we'll be talking to Mason. Just exciting stuff for a young kid, and he's trying to get he's gotten films into festivals. He's looking about. He's looking into getting this film and this documentary into all the festivals and change basically the world looks at student debt and the CLEP exams, which are a way to bypass all that student debt. We'll hear more from Mason tomorrow, 420. Yes. So it is a beautiful Monday. Again, no rain. I'm just about, I don't know, I'm just about ready to dig out 2 of my 4 trees, my $900 tree. I know, I'm not sitting here boasting like it's a 9, I don't know what kind of tree it is. All I know, it was a $900 freaking tree. I don't know the name of it. I saw it at a customer's house. His looks so pretty. Beautiful leaves, nice colors I've never seen before. My thing looks like it's been dragged through the Sahara Desert. But I'm about to dig out 2 other ones. I don't need my S-shaped tree, you know, the S tree, my Japanese maple. Just looked like someone poured kerosene on it, lit it on fire. Oh my God. Where's the water? Need some water. I need water right here. I'm thirsty. Hold on for 1 second. I got some water, but we need water. There's no water in sight. They're talking about a little rain. I don't know, tomorrow maybe? Anyone here rain tomorrow? Is that, am I just delusional from no water? It's been crazy. Let's see. Any rain in the forecast tomorrow? Nothing. No rain. No, I don't. Maybe Sunday. 50% chance. Monday. 50%. We need rain and a lot of it. I drove through the baseball field. There was sand on the infield and hay on the outfield. Just no grass. No grass. Sad state of affairs with what's going on. And talk about the weather. Did you see the Old Farmer's Almanac just released their forecast for this coming winter? Now, I know some of you, a lot of young people, you know, the millennials and whatnot, the Generation X, they might not know about this Farmer's Almanac thing. It's like, did they even know about Encyclopedia Britannica? Huh? No, they don't. Of course not. You say encyclopedia, they look at you with like you got 4 eyes, 18 ears. They don't know about this Farmer's Almanac, but I do. And I know this, the Farmer's Almanac, believe it or not, the Farmer's Almanac has had an 80% accuracy rate with its weather forecast. Now, is that true? I don't know. I mean, you could fact check it. I don't know. That's what it says in this article. It's the 231st edition of the Old Farmer's Almanac, and it has an 80% accuracy rate. Maybe they're just touting the numbers, blowing them up. I don't know, but it sounds pretty reasonable, like they know what they're talking about. So what they're saying is this: depending on where you live, this will be either one of the best winters if you're like Jeff Bang Bang Lewis, or a memorable one for all the wrong reasons. Shoveling more snow. When you're done shoveling that snow, guess what? There's more snow to shovel, and then there's even more snow to shovel. All right, it's going to be bone chilling with loads of snow. Now, they're calling for the Northeast to see a cold, snowy winter, but they're looking for more snow up in the South. The coldest periods being early and late January, late February. Precipitation above normal. Snowfall will be below normal in the north and above normal in the south. Let's hope, let's pray. But that's the Farmer's Almanac calling for some precipitous winter. Cold, like bone-charring cold with a lot of snow. The cold, I mean, I hate cold. Don't get me wrong. I hate cold. My hair, I got no hair on my head. The hair on my back doesn't keep me, although this winter I'm going to grow it back right now. I'm shaving down, but I'm going to grow it all back like a nice winter fur. But it does nothing for my head. And my feet, they get cold. My head gets cold. I'm like a frozen block of ice. I hate the cold, but there's only one thing I hate, and I don't like to say hate. It's not a word I like to toss around. If I'm talking about the Giants, yes, I might use it liberally, freely. But besides that, I don't like to just throw that word around. Hate, it's not a nice word. But I hate snow. I do. Listen to me. If I saw Cold Miser, I would literally kick him in the head. Roundhouse kick to the head, knock him out, stop all the snowstorms, done. That'd be it. I mean, granted, the 100-degree days, they stink too, but you go inside. You're stuck inside. You do nothing. You're just lounging on like a beached whale in your bed, air conditioning, watching movies, TV, Netflix, binge watching. Cold weather stinks. Snow, it's like, okay, it's cold. I can do the same thing. I can stay inside, binge watch, do whatever, hot chocolate, all that good stuff. Then you realize you got to go to the store. You open up the door, and there's 18 feet of snow blocking you in because you didn't shovel the last 4 snowstorms. You've been stuck inside doing nothing. It stinks. I hate the snow. I hope the Farmer's Almanac, hey, listen, they've been wrong 20% of the time. Who's to say this winter won't be one of those? We'll see what happens. All right, we are back on this Monday. Clem in the PM. All hail. We'll be right back.
It's time Festival on the great lawn of Jacob Sloat's Mansion, Harmony Hall at 15 Liberty Rock Road, Sloatsburg, New York. 3 talented bands will take the outdoor stage: the Eugene Tyler Band, Andrea Asparelli, and Cole Quest and the City Pickers, starring Cole, the grandson of the folk icon Woody Guthrie. The festival kicks off at 1 p.m. on Sunday, September 11th, and also features local artisans, delicious food, a children's craft tent, and displays. Advanced admission is $10, with day-of tickets at $15. Kids ages 12 to 17 are $5, and kids under 12 are free. Bring your own lawn chairs or blankets. Visit FOHH.org for more information. Sponsored by the Friends of Harmony Hall, the Town of Ramapo, Core Building Materials, and Rockland County Tourism.
If you or a loved one has a disability or chronic illness that requires care at home, Bridges can help. A consumer-directed home care program allows a friend or a relative to provide the care you need. Bridges is dedicated to building and empowering people to be in charge of their own personal care and their life. For more information, visit www.bridgesrc.org or call 845-624-1366.
Looking for a job that pays well with flexible hours? We have immediate openings for experienced school bus drivers in Rockland County. We also train new drivers. Want to learn more? Call Chestnut Ridge today at 845-356-2200 or visit chestnutridgetransportation.com. Ask about our special sign-on bonus, starting salaries of more than $20 an hour, and 401k plans with matching funds. That's 845-356-2200. Retirees are always welcome.
Running out of faith? Then stop by for a service. Don't forget to tune in to Faith Unscripted, a brand new show dealing with the big questions about God, faith, and you. Hosted by Clarkstown Reformed Church's own Pastor Rich. Every Tuesday at 10 a.m. only on WRCR, AM 1700.
I've heard that song before. Absolutely. I might even have that on my sound, whatever that thing is called, that sound hound thing. I've definitely heard that song on another station here in the Hudson Valley several times. That's a voice and music that I could definitely listen to. On Dara, I got to check out more of his stuff. Good tune right there. All right, thank you, Kev. All right, so we are back. You know, one of the lyrics in that song I heard, it's funny. There goes my innocence. Now, this morning, Jeff and Will of the Will and Jeff Morning Show. That's right. I don't know if Will renamed it or what, but we were talking about that this morning. But anyway, the conversation at hand had to do with the new law that says it's illegal for anyone under 21 to purchase whipped cream. You know, you can get the whipped cream in the bucket, but you just can't get the whipped cream in the can, like the Ready Whip, the one. And one of our, I don't want to say frequent callers, Charlie of the morning show, calls the morning show. Not a lot, but he calls enough that everybody knows Charlie. You know, he's like, hi, this is Charlie. You know, and sometimes he crack a joke. He's like, yeah, it's Charlie. So he didn't know why he tuned into the story late, why they created this law. I mean, why make whipped cream illegal for 18-year-old kid, boy or girl, who can go to the military, defend the country, go overseas and kill the enemy, but can't buy a can of whipped cream? So the reason is the whipped cream canister, you know, the little plastic thing, the canister itself has a little plastic tube on top where the whipped cream comes out. You know, you put your finger on it, you press it, you shake it, you press it down, go, and, you know, you do your whipped cream, nice, your whipped cream on your ice cream, your cone, whatever, your wife, your whatever, wherever you put the whipped cream, you do it with the can. Now, as a former owner of an ice cream store where we had whipped cream cans delivered weekly, I can tell you that the young kids were using the extra nitrous, the nitrous oxide in there, to get a cheap high out of the whipped cream can. Now, again, I'm not pointing fingers because I myself, I've gone to Grand Union many a time. In my youth, I'm talking about youth, I'm 52. The youth is way past me. Many a time I went to Grand Union, I'd take a whipped cream can up aisle, the pickle aisle, you know, come down the barbecue aisle, and get like that cheap high, and all of a sudden my head was like, wah, 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 and I'm walking around laughing. It lasts for like a good minute, 45 seconds a minute. And that's out of the whipped cream can. Now, you step it up. The reason why they're putting on the brakes on this to slow this down is because it's very dangerous. This nitrous oxide can kill you in a split second. People have died, I believe, stroke, something. This stuff blows your brain up. It literally blows your brain up with your lung. I don't know exactly what. I think it's your lungs or your brain. This nitrous oxide is deadly. Now, again, we all have a past. Nobody's criticizing anybody here. I could just tell you from personal experience, I know why I have no brain cells left. I attribute it to this thing right here. Now, if you're not on the YouTube or the Facebook, you don't see Larry Legend. Larry Legend was side by side with me to many concerts. Forget about bringing a date. I had to have Larry Legend with me. Larry Legend been with me. Many car rides down to the city when they used to sell the whippets, the canisters, 24 in a little box. We'd go down to the city. We'd buy 5, 10 boxes. Driving home. Like, I literally driving. You know what? Like, driving, and you put the whippet in the canister, you turn it, and then all of a sudden, you know, and and then wah, 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 your head starts playing wah, 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 wah. Everybody gets the same sound. Wah, 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 wah. It's like when you go to the dentist. I believe it's nitrous oxide, right? I mean, just controlled. I mean, in a certain limit that won't kill you. Like, I guess, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it has, but The night, I love that. I have to have that when I go to the dentist. I mean, just because I get so anxious and need to relax, it's all of a sudden you're looking up on the wall. They have this beautiful projector. I'm looking at the ceiling. It's playing waterfalls and just boats and beautiful music in the background and wah 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 wah. We used to rip up whippets. I'm telling you, I don't even know how I'm alive. Literally, out of all the stuff that I did growing up, but I don't even know how I'm sitting in this captain's chair. All hail the king, thank you. Whoop, Larry Love, here we go. I'm telling you, like, it's crazy how many whippets have passed through this cartridge. I couldn't put a number on it, but I'm gonna have to say, I don't know, 24 in a pack. Must have 240,000. Would that be a right number? Back then we didn't care. It's like, here, share. Me and Bubba Sue coming home from the city. We would just throw the whippets out the window. I know. Only trashy people litter. No more. I would never litter. Even if I was doing whippets while driving, which I would never do. I'm not a kid anymore, all right? When you're a kid, you're stupid. Now I'm just an adult and stupid for different reasons, but I would never do that. I would never do whippets again, but I couldn't get rid of this guy. He's such a part of my life. I mean, really. Like, strangers, friends, acquaintances, old girlfriends, people I've never met. It's like I said, Grateful Dead. This guy, oh my God, this guy, me, him, and Schmitty. It was the three of us, just the three of us. Whippets are very dangerous. I'm telling you, like, I've never done heroin. But I hear it's like the ultimate high if you're looking for a high. Again, I wouldn't, that's something I just wouldn't mess with that. But the whippet is dangerous. That's why they're trying to cut down on, listen, the kids are still going to get it. It's just making it annoying for somebody who really wants whipped cream. Like, I'm telling you, there is an 18-year-old kid out there who wants a thing of whipped cream. Now he's like, oh my God, I gotta go back out to my car and get my license. I'm not buying beer. What a pain in the butt. But the whippet, we would blow cases of them. Literally, cases of them, and your brain hurts. Your brain hurts. That's what I'm saying. I can't even believe my brain didn't explode. I know that the cells are low. Look, right here. Look, there's still one left. Look at this. Look at this thing right here. For those of you on YouTube and Facebook, this is the luxury of being here. Look at this thing right here. This is the whippet canister that goes into this thing. You put it in here. You twist it. And you sit back and enjoy. Now, there was this, and I'm not saying that now. I'm just saying that was back in the day. Now, there was one song. You could listen to any music, and, especially Led Zeppelin. It was great to listen to whippets too, but Pink Floyd was really the band. And there was one song that we would always play. I told you I had the RX-7. I had the Daytona Turbo Z, decent radio system, nothing great. But then Mazda RX-7 and the Toyota Super Turbo. Mazda was short-lived. I wrecked it in the city, possibly on whippets and everything else, with mushrooms, acid. It was a crazy day down there. But that's the Morris Park story. I should call the Doo-Wop Dream Machine with hey, I got a Bronx story to talk about. So the whippet, wow, the mighty whippet. It really is I don't want to say addictive, but it just feels so good. It just makes you, it's like, wah, 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 wah. You feel so good. It brings you happiness. And then it goes away. And you're like, huh? Oh, wait, I got another 37 of them. And it's just crazy. But I'm glad that they're doing that. Here, this was the song we would play. Mazda, Supra. Right, get right. Oh, my God, you hit the whippet right now? Oh my God, you're in another. It's like you're in another world. You hear that in the background, wong, 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 and it's magnified. The whippet goes wong, 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 wong. This was the tune. Literally 7 minutes long. We would just, I mean, annihilate one after one after one, throwing them. I would no longer litter. Radio Phil checking in. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that is funny. He's just communicating via message here, and he had a funny story there. But the whip it. For those of you that have done the whip it, you understand what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm not promoting drugs. I would never do that. But I'm saying that there's a sheer joy from that feeling. Same thing when you go, like I said, to the dentist, and like, should I turn it up? Of course. I built up that early on. I built up that what's that called? The tolerance, for that. So they turn up. It's like and open up wide. That's what. Open up wide. Wah 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 wah. So my ice cream store, I'd come in, right? I'd come in and make an ice cream, whether it's during the day or I used to be a frequent flyer there in the middle of the night. I'd get up. I was like 2:30 in the morning. I'd get up. And then I jump in my car, drive down there, I make an ice cream. I go open up the refrigerator, get a nice can of whipped cream, go, and it'd like, and it would come like water, like cream water would come out of it. It's like, it's supposed to be whipped cream. Like a nice fluffy thing, it was just beautiful. But no, it come out all watery. I'm like, those damn kids. I really need to lock this up like razors in A&P or ShopRite. They lock up the expensive. Yeah, hi, I'd like to buy some razors. All right, let's get the vault open. They got a bigger vault for the razors than my bank has for their money. I'm telling you. It's crazy. And that's what they're going to do with the whipped cream can. Now, all right, I'm 52, and I mean, when did I own the ice cream store? Was I in my mid-30s, late 30s? I used to have the card to Restaurant Depot. And they used to have the whippets there, I know. Oh, it was a struggle to walk through Restaurant Depot knowing they were calling me. Clem, don't forget us. Don't just get the sprinkles. Because, you could buy the regular cans of whipped cream, but they had the whipped cream maker there, and you need the cartridge. So they sold the cases of that stuff. I don't know if they do anymore. They probably got savvy saying, how come the same people are coming in every week, look like they're just bonkers out of their mind, buying these cartridges? I used to tell the lady, oh yeah, we make our own whipped cream at the ice cream store. She'd look at me like, yeah, sure you do. I've seen you in the parking lot with Lucky Larry. It's funny, before, I haven't taken this thing been through it. I mean, how many concerts? He's been to more concerts than most of you listening. This piece of stainless steel right here has traveled to more shows, seen more shows, more naked people flipping out than more. I'm telling you, this thing has a life. I can't get rid of it. Although I never use it again. It's just crazy. Whippets. That's what. So they made the law 21. You can no longer, if you're going to buy whipped cream, make sure you bring your license. Mike from the Valley, Special Agent 008, saying, Talking Heads Psycho Killer. Oh my God, Mike, let me tell you something. You don't know how many times I literally, I feel as if right now I'm in my Super Turbo listening. I don't know if it was on Whippets. I mean, back then oh God, times were different. Times were very different. But this song, oh my God, you kidding me? Boom, 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 one, 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 one. That thing's going boom, boom, one, 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 boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, this is a great tune, by the way. I love it. It's like, oh my God, I keep forgetting to play. Oh, I gotta block the music before Mark Zuckerberg wakes up and finds me over here playing music. All right, before we take a break.
Shut out last year due to lack of inventory? West Rock has spas and above-ground pools for immediate delivery. Don't get shut out again. Trucks are rolling in with your spa and above-ground pools, so you can enjoy an at-home backyard vacation. Hot tubs are wonderful for stress relief, aches and pains, and relaxation. Every home should have one. West Rock Pool and Spa has them in stock now. WestRockPools.com.
All righty, quick break. We'll be right back. All hail! Woo!
Buying a home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make in a lifetime. Not sure how much money to put down, what budget to set for buying a home, how to pre-qualify for your mortgage. Join Ann Zylingold every Thursday at 7:15 a.m. on Mortgage Matters, where Ann will answer your questions and give you tips about the mortgage process. Ann Zylingold is Vice President of FM Home Loans and has over 27 years' experience specializing in residential mortgages. Don't miss the show every Thursday morning at 7:15 right here on WRCR AM 1700, Radio Unscripted, and WRCR.com. Visit Ann at her website, annzylingold.com, or call 354-9700. That's 354-9700.
Greetings. Are you 55 years of age or older and spend your time being bored at home, watching Family Feud, and planning your next doctor's visits? All that stops now. The Foster Grandparents Program with Head Start of Rockland is recruiting income-eligible adults to serve as mentors and tutors for children in our community that need your help. We currently serve children ages 2 to middle school aged in schools and Head Starts all throughout Rockland County. Never worked with children before? Well, don't you worry. Every month we offer training to our volunteers. In addition, there are other benefits like free meals, transportation, and an hourly tax-free stipend. That's right, tax-free. Foster grandparents also participate in fun events like trips to the movies, restaurants, dinner theaters, and much more. All expenses paid by us. What are you waiting for? Stop hesitating and call us now. 845-429-4122. Again, that's 845-429-4122.
Hi, this is Dr. Jeffrey Shannon.
And Dr. Sophia Patricus.
We invite you to join us for our show, Listen Up, Rockland, the first Monday of each month at 9:30 a.m.
If you or someone you know is always asking to repeat, has difficulty communicating in a noisy environment, or has ringing in their ears, then tune in to our show.
Do you have questions, or are you curious about how to improve your hearing? We welcome any and all questions related to patient treatment process, hearing aids, and implantable hearing technology.
Do you or someone you know experience dizziness, vertigo, feeling off balance, or have a fear of falling? If so, tune in as we can educate and help treat various balance concerns.
So join us for Listen Up Rockland, the first Monday of each month at 9:30 a.m. as we navigate all topics related to audiology, hearing, and balance with various members of our team and guest speakers.
Hudson Valley Audiology, located at 11 Medical Park Drive, Suite 205 in Pomona. Call them at 845-406-9991 or visit their website, hudsonaudiology.com.
Have you been looking for meaningful work and want to make a difference close to home? Then join our team at Joanio. Joanio is a place where you can find your passion and at the same time support children, adults, and their families with disabilities and special needs. We offer competitive pay and benefits, tuition assistance, plus lots of opportunity for advancement. When you join our Joanio family, you will be part of the miracles that happen every day. Be part of something special. Build a career with us and find your passion at Joanio. Email us today at careers@joanio.org. That's careers@joanio.org. Or call us today at 845-708-2000, extension 5277, or visit our website at joanio.org.
Here in Clemville, let me put that YouTube back on. Don't forget to like the Facebook page, the Clem and the PM, the YouTube page. Subscribe to Clem and the PM. Yes. Yeah. 845-429-1700. Don't forget our man Oliver coming up at 4:20, talking sports, taking calls. I mean, if you want to get through and call in, no doubt about it. He'll answer your question, talk sports. He loves it. 845-429-1700. Kathy, my summer's going great. It's coming to an end, which, I mean, it's sad. It's sad. I like the summer, but I like the fall a lot. I'd rather be in the fall, I think. Although I love the summer. I love the summer. Going down to the beach, the shore, you know, a lot of vacation time with the family during the summer. Wife's a teacher. We capitalize on the time with the family, which is beautiful. I had a beautiful summer. It's still not over. Not over yet. I was with my nephews last night, Ruth, Chris. We're taking it, you know, to the very end. We're enjoying this summer. It's not over. We were at Kalahari last week, celebrating my son's communion 18 months later, but nonetheless, still made it there. Enjoying the summer. Yes, Kathy. All hail the Queen. Yes. So, I saw this story, and it made me, like, really, I'm wondering if I should start to, like, be a man of the wilderness, learn how to fish and hunt and just put food on the table, grow potatoes, lettuce, cabbage, my own stuff, just like be a man of the earth. Okay, in a meat packing plant, one of the employees was caught. Karen Gutierrez, age 38, of New Hempstead, Long Island. She was caught, and she was caught at about 4:20 on Friday at Ava Company's food packing, putting a coin into a package while working as a meat packer. Now, that's a coin. Could have been a razor blade. Could have been a tampon. Could have been, you know, it could have been anything. Pocket knife, machete. I mean, you think you're cooking or eating a London brawl, all of a sudden you take a bite and there's a bowling ball in there. I mean, who knows what people put in there? That's what I'm saying, like, karma coming back to me 40 years later. I must have been 12. No, I was dating Robin Driver. No, I couldn't have been 12. I was 16, 17. Working at the Ponderosa on 59. And I was just a kid. I'm sorry, God. You know how many times I begged for forgiveness for this one. I'm sorry. We used to take people's steaks and rub them on the floor. I mean, you don't even know what we did. Oh, God, and people would eat them. Oh. And it's, oh, my God. That's what I'm saying. People contaminating food. It never dies. You know, people are just, they're sick. People are sick and they're dealing with our food. I wonder what goes in my chili at Wendy's. I swear. I can no longer eat chili. It's got into my head. There was one, I don't even want to get into it. I don't even want to, I didn't order sour cream in my chili. What the hell? Oh! God, I can't even eat no more. I swear. I don't think I can eat anymore out. Like, I'm so, I hear stories like this and it makes my mind run crazy. Like, I was just today, I'm out in someone's yard picking their blueberries. I'm like, I can't eat no more. I can't go out. Like, you know, some guy, does he care that he hasn't cleaned his hands after he took a, honestly, really, you think he's like concerned that he just goes into the bathroom, wipes his, you know, and then he goes and flips my burger. I can't eat out no more. I'm telling you, I can't. There's something wrong with me. I know, but it's disgusting. You know, people are sick, man. You've heard all these stories, and now that people are planting stuff in the meat. It just makes me want to, like, I'm not that type. I don't even know how to fish. Only fishing I know is going to Gilligan's. Land hoy, matey. Get me some calamari. I had some good calamari last night at Roots. It was delicious. It was that, like, the one with the Thai chili sauce. Different, you know, not with the traditional, just fried. Delicious. Those steaks sizzle. 500-degree plate. Anyway, I got to become a man of the land. I hear stories like this, I lose my mind. And nothing I can eat. I'm telling you, I was throwing out cleaning out my freezer. I can't. It's just people are, who knows? You go to a restaurant. I can only eat at restaurants where it's open. I can see it. I bring binoculars to my restaurants now. I want to see the kitchen. I got my binoculars. I got a drone. The chef's like, what the hell is that thing flying around in the kitchen? It's my drone. I'm keeping my eye on everything. I won't eat at a restaurant unless I can fly my drone into the kitchen. I'm telling you, it's gross. I'm telling you, and it's coming back. How many times my wife found a nail in her oatmeal? They were telling us, no, this is uncooked oatmeal. No, this is a nail off someone's finger. It was a nail off someone. It wasn't a nail like you bang in the wall. It was a nail, and it looked like a rice oatmeal. Uncooked oatmeal, right? But it was a nail. I'm telling you, someone clipped their nails. Someone was at the bag. Before they bagged it up, they're like, oh, let me clip my nails. Clip, clip, clip. Here you go, into the bag. Clip, clip, clip. Clip, clip, clip. Oh, gross, man. Disgusting. This lady should be, I don't want to say shot. That's a little, maybe in the ankle. With a pellet gun. I'm not saying shoot her in the leg with an M8, like with a assault rifle. No, with a pellet gun. Just because, I mean, why not? And then tarred and feathered. I'm going to run on a platform of tar and feathering people. She would be one of them. Oh, look at that lady. She messed the food. That's her. And she's a Karen, believe it or not. Oh, God, I can't eat out. I'm just. Good thing I read this story today after last night. I would have canceled. If I read this story yesterday about her packing something in the meat, I'm going out to Ruth Chris to eat a meat dinner, a steak dinner. I would just like cut it up, invest looking for stuff. It's gross. People are disgusting. And I'm disgusting too. Believe me, I'm a person that's disgusting. I'm just saying, in general, we are disgusting people. Good, Kathy. I hope you had a fantastic vacation. What's wrong with vacation? I love it. It don't matter where you go. I mean, I'd like to like broaden my vacation scope, but I'm content just going away. It's beautiful. Time away with the family. I mean, I'd rather have time away with me and the wife once in a while. No kids. That would be nice. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, it's still vacation. I love vacation. Kathy, you got me thinking about vacation. And people contaminating food. It's gross. Like, honestly, like, who knows what they do? Oh, God, I can't think about it. Oh no. Oh my God. I'm thinking of, those steaks at Ponderosa. Why would I do such a thing? I mean, and it's like I was the young guy. Me and Russ, we were young. It was the older guys, they should have known better. Dave was like a 40, 50-year-old cook. He should have told us, what are we doing? But he was part of it. They were all part of it. Everybody was in on it. Oh God, how many restaurants you think do that stuff? Like when there's an annoying customer. My steak's undercooked. Oh, okay, no problem. We'll take it back to the kitchen. Sure. My pleasure, ma'am. I only have 37 other tables to wait, and you ordered it raw, but I guess it's too raw. All right. So, I mean, does anybody bring their food back? Really? When something's screwed up, do you really send it back to the kitchen? I mean, who sends it back to the kitchen? 845-429-1700. Text me, Facebook me, YouTube. When you go to a restaurant, if something's screwed up, are you the type of person that sends it back to the kitchen? I never, ever. I just assume not either. You know what? I'm not really feeling well. Sir, you sure it's not that undercooked meat in front of you? No, not at all. I love it when it just resembles like it's freshly caught and killed and de-skinned, but not grilled. But no, not at all. You don't have to take it back to the kitchen. It's okay. As a matter, can you pack it up, or I'll take it home? I'm going to eat it at home. Yes, that's what I'll do. I would never, ever. Knowing what I know, doing what I did, seeing what I've seen. Hearing, the stories I saw. Oh, this lady got me screwed up. Karen, I read this today, and I'm just sick. Good thing they caught her. How'd they catch her? Was it one of her friends saw her, or is it like cameras? I hope they got cameras everywhere. I mean, real. Oh God! And you know what's sick? Check this out. We were coming from Kalahari. I wanted Chick-fil-A, but no, we can't get Chick-fil-A because we can't get the peanut juice in the car. My oldest daughter, who wasn't there, by the way, we couldn't have stopped and cleaned the car. But no, let's go to Wendy's. Let's go to Wendy's, and guess what? We all get Wendy's. I don't know, man. It's like. I don't know. Every time I eat Wendy's, I don't feel good. I swear, it screws my stomach. Worse, and I don't eat this a lot. White Castle to me is like something that I eat every century. Once a century, I'll eat White Castle. Because it's bad for me. It's completely, oh God. Oh my God! I got to bring a porta potty with me. Talk about porta potty. Why don't we broadcast from the porta potty? Here we go. All right. I really got to bring a porta potty with me when I go to White Castle. I go to the drive-thru. I got the porta potty on the back of my pickup truck. They're like, "Yes, sir. Can we help you?" Yeah, I've got to take a case of those. And right into the porta potty I go, because that's what happens with those. And Wendy's screws me up. Guess what? The CDC is investigating an E. coli outbreak in 4 states. And guess what? It was all from Wendy's. They all had something in common. They all ate from Wendy's. I swear, my wife, we ate Wendy's. She texted me. She's like, "I don't feel good." It was probably the Wendy. You probably had some E. coli. Doo-doo. You know what E. coli is? It's just doo-doo. It's basically you're eating doo-doo. I mean, it's a strand of doo-doo. And it happens all the time. And why I don't understand why it happens on only good food. You never hear E. coli happening on a meatball parmesan. Or maybe you do. I don't know. But I mean, it was by the way, it was the lettuce that Wendy's serves. And did you know this? This is something you're going to learn right here. Let me go back to Studio 69. I can't breathe in this thing. Did you know that Wendy's serves 2 kinds of lettuce? One for their salads. They get it from one company. And then another kind of lettuce from another company for their burgers and whatnot. I never knew that. I would think like lettuce is lettuce. You can cut it, slice it, dice it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now you know something. Wendy's gets 2 different kind of lettuce. So I'm saying to myself, do they know it's the lettuce? How do they know it's not some guy who has like a runny nose, the sniffles? He probably doesn't have COVID. He's not going to go, he don't care. I mean, and you think the manager cares? They got no workers as it is. The only guy showing up is the guy who's got 105 fever, booger snots running out of his nose and ears. But, I mean, what are you going to send him home? No, he needs help. Do me a favor. Get back in the kitchen where nobody can see you. Go flip some burgers. Oh, I'm telling you, I got to be. Is there any, like, grizzly, burly men or women out there that can give me an outdoor edge? I look like the wilderness type, you know what I'm saying? Like people think Clem, you know, I look like a Rambo, like I could survive in the wilderness. I'd be dead in a minute. I shot a bird once. I'm telling you, I was crying. I can't kill nothing. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to. Oh my God, I can't. This story screwed me up. Anything with like screwing up food, I start thinking of. I go back to the Ponderosa days, and then I'm like, yep. Karma, it's affecting me and everybody else. I just can't. All right, we're grinding down 4 o'clock. 4:20, we got Oliver. Don't forget, tomorrow we got Mason Axelman talking about the student debt crisis. Yeah, you know what? Listen, there's a solution. President Biden. Vote for him and we'll probably get some more. Get some more cheese. Hello, Peter. This is Hudson Valley Radiology Association. The American appointment. Okay, beautiful. I have my appointment Friday at 6:30. I like that. It's actually 6:45, but they said arrive at 6:30. I'm up early, so that to me that's already late in the morning for me. That's a late morning, 6:30. So I'm like, perfect. I said, I'll take that. She says, I actually have tomorrow. I go, oh, I'll take tomorrow. She goes, but that's the closed one. I go, oh, no, hell no, no way. There's no way I'm getting in the closed MRI thing. Hell no. Elevators scare me enough. I'm telling you, I'm claustrophobic. There's no way I'm going inside that closed one. I mean, you got to give me Valiums. They give you that, like, Valium through your arm. You're like, you pass out. No way. I had to do that when I shattered my leg. But, no, I need the open MRI. So, Friday, 6:30. All right. Steady stream of consciousness, like the great Lou Dunk says on Saturdays on the Who Wants to Save America? What's that show? That called Tough Times with Lou Young on Saturdays 1 to 3. All right, we'll take a break. 4 o'clock, top of the hour. We'll be back. Birthdays. What national day is it? I don't know. Save the suspense for a few minutes. All right? Be right back. Woo!
AM 1700 WRCR Haverstraw.
Every patient deserves the highest quality, least invasive diagnostic imaging possible. From breast health to cardiac care, joint replacement to multiple sclerosis care, and stroke to trauma care, Montefiore Nyack Hospital provides innovative, low-dose radiation options for all patients, including children. You see, we have an image to keep up. Learn more about the services we provide at our Diagnostics Imaging Center. Visit montefiore-nyack.org/picture more.
This is Naomi Stryker at Q Home Sales. Are you looking to buy or rent? We can help. Please call me for a free consultation and we will get the process started by identifying what your needs are in order to help you better with your search. You can be assured that we will give you professional service and guidance throughout the process. The goal is to find you what you need and want, hassle-free. Call me, Naomi Stryker at Q Home Sales, at 845-364-0007, 845-364-0007. And let's get you started on your move.
Summer is here.
That's right, summer is here, and you know what that means. Hi everybody, this is Bryant Avenue Bob Trevero with a special announcement. The Do Up Dream Machine Show will be moving to its summertime slot, 5 to 7 p.m. every Friday night, right here on WRCR 1700 and streaming live on WRCR.com. I'll play the great songs you know and love, as well as take your phone calls, dedications, and song requests. You say it, and I'll play it. I'll be brought to you by Rick's Club American in Congers, New York, 845-268-8787. So join me every Friday night from 5 to 7 p.m. for some cool music on a hot summer night, right here on 1700 WRCR and streaming live on WRCR.com.
Education changed lives. It changed my life. It created so many opportunities for me. I went to a small private college, just like Stack, and it allowed me to find out who I am and how I can give back to others.
St. Thomas Aquinas College helped me make my mark in the world as a leader and to stand up for my dreams and for what I believe in. They helped me create the career that I have today.
We see our students as not only those that we educate, but those that we partner with on this journey through their education here at the institution.
What I enjoy most about being a Spartan is the community here. Everyone here is so welcoming, and it makes me feel like I'm right at home.
At the end of the day, I want these to be the best 4 years of their lives.
Teplitz Metal Recycling Center has been a sponsor of local radio in Rockland County for nearly 50 years. And they were one of the original sponsors of WRCR when we went on the air back in 2001. Why? Because Teplitz believes that local radio is still the most effective medium for local residents to communicate with each other and their elected officials, to share opinions, with the objective of keeping Rockland a great place to live now and for generations to come. And for this, we sincerely thank the Teplitz family. And if you have metal products ranging from vehicles to scrap metals around the house or business, call 845-623-0040 for cash on the spot. That's 623-0040. Teplitz is at 108 West Nyack Road in Nanuet.
Welcome back, Clemaniacs. This is Kevin Thomas, and you are listening to the second hour of Clem in the PM. Here's your host, Pete Clem.
All righty, we are back here. Little Michael Jackson to get us started. I love that tune. That was before he went bonkers. I mean, you could sense something was up, but he went bonkers. I don't know what happened to Michael Jackson. I really don't. But the music is still there. Great music. Don't stop till you get enough. I'm reading the story. The Mickey Mantle, did you hear this? This 1952 Mickey Mantle card that was bought for $50,000 in 1991. $50,000 in 1991 a card sold for. Do you know how much it sold for? It surpassed the Diego Maradona jersey when he scored the Hand of God goal in the World Cup in 1986. His jersey was sold for $9.3 million. You believe that? $9.3 million. This Mickey Mantle 1952 card in mint shape, $12.6 million. Someone from Rye, New York, spent $12.6 million on a baseball card. It's good to have money. Not, I mean, that's money that, I mean, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous money that you could just spend $12.6 million on a baseball card. The perfect card, it's being called. It has 4 perfect corners, centered. I mean, it's just, if you're a card collector, you know the lingo, you know what you're looking for. This is it. $12.6 million. Almost doubled the previous record set by the Honus Wagner card, which sold for $6.6 million. That is crazy. I don't think the Clintons bought that Mike from the Valley. No, I don't think they did. Not that I'm saying they don't have the money. I just don't see Bill Clinton. He'd be buying vintage Playboys instead, believe me. All right, so it is the 29th of August. We are back the Monday, and for some people out there, it is their birthday. If it's yours, we wish you a very happy birthday. Nice birthday cake tonight, Monday night. Get the week going. Blow out the candles. Making a wish. What would you wish for if it was your birthday? Well, don't tell me. Just make a wish, and let's hope it comes true. But more than that, let's hope you stay healthy for the next year as you circle another time around the sun. Let's hope it's just filled with health every day, every way, all the way. All right, so happy birthday to those of you out there celebrating your birthday, someone in the family, all that good stuff. Famous birthdays, Michael Jackson, that is correct. Michael Jackson died in 2009, brought us some great music, and I don't know. I just don't know. I really don't know. It's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. I mean, it's crazy. Like, where there's smoke, there's fire. And I mean, I don't know. But happy birthday, Michael Jackson. Nonetheless, happy birthday. I love Michael Jackson's music. John McCain passed away 2018. Some people pro John McCain, some people not. All I could say is this. Thank you for your time, for your service. A war hero, right? I mean, you can't dispute that. Rest in peace, John McCain. Happy birthday up in the heavens. Listening to Michael Jackson sing for you. All right, Michael's up there going crazy. First, he's singing for also Igor Bogdanov. Anyone know who? When I say Igor Bogdanov, does anybody know who I'm talking about? Igor Bogdanov? Anybody? Igor Bogdanov. It's his birthday. And he is a TV show host known for being on various shows throughout the 70s and through the 2000s, including the Timex and Extras. I don't remember that. show. Well, wait, was this weird-looking dude? Was that? Yes. Yes, that was him. Yeah, his brother. Oh, my God, yes. Let me go back there. This is him. That's right. This guy. Oh, my God. I saw a show on this guy, him and his brother. Yeah, I know about this guy. Actually, I know about Igor Bogdanov. I thought I didn't know, but now that I see the picture and I start reading about him, yes. I think we even talked about them once before. I think, they died of COVID, and we may have been talking about them prior. So happy birthday to Igor Bogdanov. Let's see. Chris Hadfield. He's an astronaut, 62, Canadian Air Force commander who became the first Canadian in history to walk in space. He's like their Buzz Lightyear. All right, let's see. Who else? TV actress Nicole Anderson. What is she in? Actress who portrayed Heather Chandler on the CW series Beauty and the Beast. Okay, well, happy birthday. Courtney Stodden. She's a reality star. Let's see. Famous birthdays. Ingrid Bergman. I know a lot of the listeners. I mean, you were probably around when Ingrid Bergman was a star. Look at her. Look at Ingrid. Look at that smile. That's a nice, like she got nice. Look at that skin. That's some nice looking skin right there. Nice smile. Very. Look at that. Nice eyes. Look at those eyebrows. Perfect eyebrows. Wow. Swedish actress who was immortalized when she played Ilsa Lund in the 1942 film Casablanca. She was ranked as the 4th greatest actress of all time by the American Film Institute. Wow. Ingrid Bergman. I mean, it's a beautiful. Award-winning actress, most known for Casablanca. Earned her first Oscar for 1944 Gaslight. Wow, happy birthday, Ingrid Bergman. Very attractive. I didn't know she was very attractive. I love the smile. I mean, it's contagious. A nice smile. That's why I had to invest some money. I had to get the teeth fixed. I had to get the smile going. All right, what national day is it? Let's see, and then we'll get ready for updates with Oliver. What national day is it today on the 29th of August? Almost September. Holy moly. It's National Chop Suey Day. Chop suey. When's the last time I had chop suey? Bro, I mean, I know my mom used to make it. Chop suey, which means assorted pieces of dish in American Chinese cuisine. The main ingredients include meat. Oh, God, no. Someone put coins in the meat. I'm telling you, my head ain't right after. Chicken, fish, beef, prawns, or pork, and eggs. As the meat cooks over high heat, I will be watching diligently over the cook's shoulder. Add vegetables. It's usually bean sprouts, cabbage, celery. The dish is a bun and storage stick and sauce. Typically, rice accompanies the flavorful dish. Chop suey. All right, so it's National Chop Suey Day. It's National Lemon Juice Day. All right. I mean, lemon juice. There's a need for lemon juice. Make lemonade, obviously, and, you know, lemon juice. A lot of needs for lemon juice. A lot of drinks where you need the lemon juice. So, all right, the lemon. My van is a lemon. I'm telling you, that tranny stinks. All right, according to the Hoyle Day. What is this? According to the Hoyle, Hoyle. According to the Hoyle Day, encourages individuals to honor the rules and regulations in particular situations. It also a day to pay tribute to a man by the name of Edward Hoyle, an Englishman who was thought to be the first technical writer on card games. All right. I mean, you should honor the rules and regulations. You got to play by the rules and regulations. I mean, of course. So let's honor the Hoyle Day, all right? All hail Edward Hoyle. Edmund Hoyle. All right, we'll take an early break. I want to get set up for my man Oliver, all right? This is Clem in the PM, taking a quick break and getting set up for Updates with Oliver, brought to you by Brian's Painting. Don't forget, Brian's Painting, Rockland and Bergen, interiors and exteriors, carpentry, wallpaper removal, power washing. They do it all, and one call gets Brian. That's correct. Yeah, that's right. We owner-operated. Brian's still out there painting as well as pricing. You'll meet him personally. You'll talk to him. You guys will figure it out, and you will call me to thank me. Brian, Rockland County, 845-624-3089. Brian in Bergen County, 201-505-4714. Quick break. We'll be right back.
Tyler Band, Andrea Asparelli, and Cole Quest and the City Pickers, starring Cole, the grandson of the folk icon Woody Guthrie. The festival kicks off at 1 p.m. on Sunday, September 11th, and also features local artisans, delicious food, a children's craft tent, and displays. Advanced admission is $10 with day of tickets at $15. Kids ages 12 to 17 are $5, and kids under 12 are free. Bring your own lawn chairs or blankets. Visit FOHH.org for more information. Sponsored by the Friends of Harmony Hall, the Town of Ramapo, Core Building Materials, and Rockland County Tourism.
If you or a loved one has a disability or chronic illness that requires care at home, Bridges can help. A consumer-directed home care program allows a friend or a relative to provide the care you need. Bridges is dedicated to building and empowering people to be in charge of their own personal care and their life. For more information, visit www.bridgesrc.org or call 845-624-1366.
Looking for a job that pays well with flexible hours? We have immediate openings for experienced school bus drivers in Rockland County. We also train new drivers. Want to learn more? Call Chestnut Ridge today at 845-356-2200 or visit chestnutridgetransportation.com.
Hang on, you hear me?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Sign-on bonus. Starting salaries of more than $20 an hour and 401k plans with matching funds. That's 845-356-2200. Retirees are always welcome.
Running out of faith? Then stop by for a service. Don't forget to tune in to Faith Unscripted, a brand new show dealing with the big questions about God, faith, and you. Hosted by Clarkstown Reformed Church's own Pastor Rich. Every Tuesday at 10 a.m. only on WRCR, AM 1700.
Mute.
Yeah, I am on mute. I thought I was on mute, then I was off, then I'm back on. All right, we are back here in Clemville. Favorite time of the week for a lot of you out there. Our man Oliver checking in with us. Let's welcome once again to the show, Oliver Hilario. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I had a great weekend. It was a really fun weekend. I went out, like I said, with my finished it off going out with my nephews last night, catching up on some good times and talking some business. So good stuff. Kevin, you with us?
Hello, Kevin.
All right, these guys, no worries. Kevin's taking care of the scene. Hey. Your mom looks great. Look at her. What a beautiful lady.
Thank you.
How are you? She looks fantastic. She looks fantastic always. Always with a great smile. All right, Kev, you cool?
Yeah. Just a spam call.
Stamp call?
Spam.
Oh, spam. I Stan. I was hearing Stan. All right, so no worries. It's all good. All right, so let's start with baseball. Obviously, we're getting warmed up. Playoffs right around the corner. The Yankees. What are your thoughts? They had a nice streak. I mean, won games. Was it 4 or 5 in a row?
It was 5 in a row.
And then now, are you feeling good since they won that 5 in a row? I mean, I know they've lost some since then, but are you feeling content with what you saw? Are they ready for the playoffs to go deep into the playoffs with the team you see?
I mean, anytime you get one run like yesterday against the A's, there's question marks, but. Overall, I was happy about the 5 consecutive wins, but then again, like I said, when you lose to a team like the A's, in back-to-back games, like, there's a little question marks there. To me, it all comes down to Aaron Boone, who doesn't know how to write a lineup. You know, he puts LeMahieu batting fifth. There's no business for LeMahieu to bat fifth. He should be 1 or 2 in our lineup. He's a table setter.
Right. So, Kevin, I'm sure you agree with him on that point. But do you agree that Boone is the guy making the lineups, or he's the guy handing the lineup card to the umpire saying, here, this is our lineup? Because what I heard is the Yankees have invested in a team of like 20 or so, not algorithm. What's that word they use constantly? Analysts. Analytics, right? Analytics. Right. Analytics. They have a department, and they go over the analytics. And in conjunction with their department, Brian Cashman and Boone, the lowest guy on the totem pole, that's how the lineups are produced every day. So I don't know if you think it's fair of Oliver saying, Boone's, do you have as much angst with Boone than Oliver does? I mean, or do you blame it on the organization?
Well, there have been some questionable calls, and I think as far as game management, Boone hasn't always made the right decisions. So, I think it's a little bit on Boone, but I do think the way they've got this set up with Cashman and these analytics guys making decisions, I mean, they've done okay as far as bringing in certain players from for trades or in signings and whatnot, but it's not really translating the way I think they'd hoped they would. Like in the case of Joey Gallo, I mean, that was pretty terrible.
He batted 159 with us.
Yeah.
Right, but if he was doing what he's doing in LA, you would say that was the greatest move.
Sure. I mean,
come on.
It comes down to the player, but at the same time, they knew the type of player that Gallo was before they even got him.
Right, but that's a tough one because he's performing.
High power.
Right, and he's doing so well now with Los Angeles. I mean, I guess it's just that Los Angeles smog. It just, it just does
beard. It's the beard.
It might be. Yeah. It might most certainly be. So, Oliver, do you think what's the biggest problem right now the Yankees face going into the playoffs? I mean, and do you feel there's a chance that they might drop that first place standing that they've had all season long with a humongous lead? Do you fear that the Rays or potentially the Blue Jays, if they turn it around quickly, are going to be able to catch up with the Yankees?
To me, it's the closer's role because we don't really have a closer right now. To me, and the rotation has been great these last 6-7 games. We have an ERA of 1.83 in the last 7 games, I believe, or above that. So I don't feel too worried about the rotation. But would I like Severino back? Yes. Would I like Cortez back? Most certainly. But to me, the toughest thing role that we have that we need to get back sooner or later is the closer's role, because in the playoffs you need a dominant closer.
The good news is that Clay Holmes has come back.
Yes,
he's come back, and they've completely given up on. I mean, Chapman is a man that is completely overlooked at this point. I mean, they have no confidence or faith, Kevin, in him.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is Chapman's last year in the Bronx.
Me either.
I mean, especially given the fact that he's making $15 million as a closer. And he's not getting the job done. I mean, you can't give out that kind of money to an ineffective closer.
Right. And he's going to go somewhere else. Someone's going to pick him up, and he's going to throw heat and reinvigorate his career.
It's gonna be like Diaz leaving Seattle and then finding his way in Citi Field.
And he has found his way. That's a great segue to just jump right over to the Mets. I was talking before about the Mets, their number 1 and 2 pitchers, the most feared combination. I mean, potentially in baseball history. Matt Scherzer and Jacob deGrom, the number 1, the head of the staff. He just came back. He's been phenomenal. But the Mets are 5-5 in their last 10 starts. And that doesn't bode well going into the playoffs. They barely skinned out of Colorado, against Colorado. They did sweep them. Did they sweep them or not? No, they lost one.
No, they lost yesterday. 1-0. I believe.
That's right. The Scherzer game. The Scherzer game. My daughter actually went to that game. So they looked okay against Colorado, which they should have crushed them. I, as a Mets fan, am most certainly worried. Oliver, what are your thoughts for the Mets right now? What do they need to compete with the big hitters, the Dodgers, the Braves, and potentially in the World Series, win the World Series?
Well, I'll tell you this: they gotta start winning the games that the DeGrom and Scherzer win, because if they don't, they're gonna have problems in the playoffs, even in the first round.
Yeah, the problem is this: is they don't have a guy to protect.
Scherzer?
Yeah, well, not Scherzer. I mean, the pitching. I'm not talking about the batting. We need to be more productive. Up at the plate there consistently. I mean, you got a couple of guys that get hot. The only guys consistent, throughout Alonso. And then we get some guys coming back. Yeah, Lindor, he's been very good this year. What's his name? Jeff McNeil. But we just need to add another bat. Kev, what do you think of the Braves' chances of? Obviously, you don't know, but what do you think of the Braves' chances of surpassing the Mets going down the stretch here?
Well, I'd have to look at the schedule to see who's facing who going down the stretch. But
the Mets have the known easier schedule. Yeah, the Mets, have the next week. It's going to be tough. Mets playing Dodgers, I believe, and the Braves playing Colorado. So that right there could make up the 3-game difference that we have. After
you got
that,
Taijuan Walker tomorrow. Dodgers have yet to pick a pitcher for tomorrow, but. Yeah, I'm interested to see what's going on in this series and just how well they match up.
Yeah, no doubt. Rudy checking in, by the way. Your cousin Rudy. Rudy, got to come back on, join us. Reach out. We'll get you back on. He was very good. He was real good. He wants to know, and I'll give this to Kevin and Oliver. He wants to know if you guys think Albert Pujols is going to reach 700, and will the manager potentially give him enough bats to get that opportunity? What do you think, Oliver?
I mean, being his last season, and it's very close to it. I don't see why not.
How many does he have? How many home runs does he have?
790.
No, 690. 690 something.
It's got to be 6.
696, I believe.
Oh man! They got to throw. Listen.
Yeah.
Oh, they got to get him the bats. I mean, you're that close. You got to be part of that 700 club.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. Albert Pujols, what do you think of his? Hey, there's Dad right there. What do you think of Albert Pujols' career, Kev? I mean, one of the greats of all time. Where would you rank him?
Well, I would say so. He hasn't really had any issues with performance-enhancing drugs or anything like that. So that's definitely a plus for him. I mean, he's definitely in the Hall of Fame. There's a first ballot. There's no doubt about it. It'll be really interesting to see if he reaches 700, but I mean, he's already in the Hall of Fame, no doubt.
Yeah. I just want to say, Rudy, just let us know that it's 693. So he's
693, okay.
Yeah, 693. Okay. So 7 short of 700. If I was the manager, I mean, the Angels are going no. What team? Wait. What team is he on now? What
he's
team is
on Cardinals.
The Cardinals. Oh, so the Cardinals are going somewhere.
Yeah, sure.
You know what? I would try to give them the bats if possible. 845-429-1700. 845-429-1700. Let's go to the phones. All right, who do we got, Kev? Hello?
You're on.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, Aaron?
What? Yep. I'm here.
All right. Hey, Aaron. What's up, buddy?
What's going on? Hey, just wanted to mention that last Monday night I was at Wrigley Field and was able to see Albert Pujols hit a home run. It's great.
Oh, he was at Wrigley. I don't know if you heard that, Oliver. He was at Aaron was at Wrigley Field. He saw Albert Pujols blast a home run. Do you know what number that one was?
That was I don't know if he hit one since Monday night. It's probably the latest one, unless he had another one.
All right, so that's 693. So were the boys there with you?
Yeah, we were all there.
Ah, that must have been an exciting moment. The crowd must have been going crazy. Well, no, wait. Wrigley Field, though. No, that's not. That's not where the Cardinals play, though. So no, what was the crowd doing? Were they cheering or booing, or were nothing going on?
The crowd was cheering. Believe it or not, you have a lot of Cardinal fans that are faithful, and they come out. So
no doubt.
They were there, and they are true blue bloods. I mean, they are Cardinal fans. The stadium was had a lot of fans just rooting for Albert Pujols. They really come out.
Yeah, so that was back last Monday. That was 693.
Yeah.
693.
Wow, so it's been a week and only he hasn't. He's gonna have to pick up the pace if he's gonna hit 700. Hopefully they get him that at bats. But nonetheless, like Kevin said, first, Aaron, anything else? That's great though. By the way, what an experience! Boys will remember that forever.
Yeah.
They remember that, and I topped it off by Friday night being in Target Field watching the Twins play the Giants.
Wow, man, you guys getting around, man. That's the way to wrap up a summer.
That's it. Wrap it around because we were dropping Jordan off to school in Minnesota. So
oh my God! Already? Are you kidding me?
Yep.
Wow! Oh my God, that's got to be rough, man.
All right.
Good luck with that, buddy. All right, man. We wish the best to the little guy.
Elliot, myself. I will. All right, listen, all the best, and you guys do a great job. Bye.
You got it, man. Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
The Coquito King right there, man, checking in. Wow. Traveling to the stadium. I should have asked him. Is that like, that'd be nice, man. Hit all the stadiums. Just go to check out all the stadiums,
Ballparks.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about that. I know, Evan on the Fan talks about that, hitting a lot of stadiums and whatnot. The problem is like, I'd be more interested in the food they have than anything else. Like, forget about the great artifacts of baseball and whatnot. I just want to know what's the best food. Like, where do we start, and where do we where do we go next, and where's the beer, and whatnot.
City Field has great food, by the way. I like it.
I'm not a picky guy. I don't think I found a stadium that I haven't loved something like, the stadium that I loved the most was, and it wasn't for a football game, but it was Soldier Field. It was the Fare Thee Well concert, Grateful Dead. They had the Chicago hot dog, the hot dog stand right outside the stadium. Wow. The Chicago hot dog was one of the most phenomenal things. I don't know if it's the ninth wonder of the world, but it's just a fantastic thing. 845-429-1700, 845-429-1700. All right, so what else with baseball? I mean, listen, the Braves, man, they're hard to beat, man. The Cardinals, as Met fans, we are lucky. The Cardinals, 2 times in the bottom of the 9th inning, won against them. We're able to pull it out. So we are. I feel them breathing right behind us. Very, very tough team.
Behind.
Well, listen, that's a season champion team right there. I mean, they didn't win the World Series for nothing. Last year.
I mean, you have to take the Braves seriously because they are the defending champs, and they're right there. So, yeah, they're right on the Mets right now.
Right. Yep. Kev, what'd you think of Uncle Stevie bringing back the reinvigorating Old Timers Day? I mean, it's been quite some time since it was an Old Timers Day. He said that was one of the things that the fans were adamant about, bringing it back, and I think he went above and beyond You know, you got to figure he flew all those people in, hotel accommodations, whatever else. I mean, brought some the biggest names. I mean, obviously David Wright wasn't there. He probably he'd still be playing if he wasn't stricken with the back ailment. But I think as a Mets fan, he did a fantastic job. But as a not as a Yankee fan, but as an outsider looking in, what are your thoughts?
I think it's about time because there's a number of Mets from the '86 championship that they were estranged with because of the Wilpons. So to be able to sort of heal those wounds and bring them back and honor them. I mean, Keith just got his number retired. So, you know, I think it's only right. You know, I'd like to see them do something for Doc. You know, I mean, granted, he had his troubles, but when we talk about on the field, that's one of the best pitchers of the 1980s right there. So
yeah, no doubt. Doc was lights out.
You definitely got to honor him and Straw, Howard Johnson. I mean, a number of great players off that team.
Yeah, one guy for certain. I mean, there's probably a couple of guys, you know, that Howard Johnson, yeah, but who was the other guy? Wally Backman. I mean, he's a little on the out, and there was the other guy. I can't think of his name, man. God, he was Dykstra. That's absolutely it. Dykstra, he ain't coming back. I mean, I don't see Lenny Dykstra coming back. But I thought it was a great day. Mike from the Valley, yes. Mookie Wilson hitting that double was mint, man. Lee Mazzilli, man. Oh my God, they brought back Lee Mazzilli. Guy was an icon.
Yeah.
Absolute legend, man. Did you watch the game, Oliver?
Yesterday, no, I was actually with my parents, so I wasn't really watching the game. But
no worries, no worries. I mean, I didn't figure
I saw that Willie Mays got his number retired too.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Last 2 years with the Mets. I mean, a legend. You talk about the legends of baseball. Willie Mays up there with the greats of the greats, and that was another great thing that the Mets did. I tell you that when you have an owner who doesn't just buy a team because they have the money and it's like, let me buy a sports team. I can, write off money, this, that, whatever. When you have an owner who absolutely has been a fan, whose wife's a fan, whose family's a fan of that team, it's crazy how the things they do in so many different ways. The Mets are building a legacy now, and hopefully under Steve Cohen's ownership, they'll keep it forever. And I think it's about time that they've invested like George Steinbrenner used to do. I mean, Kevin, are you seeing like that? Like, are you sensing that you got an owner like Steinbrenner who'll spend any money any way to make this team the best team possible and win championships?
It helps to be a fan of the game. It helps to be a fan of the team that you own, that you actually care about the fans, that you actually care about the success of the team. That makes a big difference. There's a ton of owners in sports right now, I just off the top of my head, Dan Snyder in Washington, that really don't care,
Doesn't care at all.
Yeah, that's a perfect example right there. Yep.
Yeah, it really makes a difference because it's not just about the team and the history, the connection to whatever city they're in, and the way that the team has grown during the time they've been in the city. I mean, it means a lot.
Yeah,
no doubt. Oh my God. And I'm glad that Dan Snyder owns the Redskins. I wish he would I wish he would have bought the Giants.
The Giants.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Set me up, man. Set me up with that one. All right, so let's talk football. How are you feeling, Oliver, going into the season? The Cowboys look good in preseason, but again, we know it's preseason. It's early. It's a 17-game season. We got to stay healthy. Every team has to stay healthy. Yeah. That's the big thing. But going into the season, how are you feeling at this point as a Cowboy fan who's about to celebrate our 6th Super Bowl?
I mean, having Dak fully healthy this year is a big plus, and our offensive line is, it's gonna be all right. I know we lost Tyler Smith, but
Yeah, hamstring, right? What, did he pull a hamstring or something?
yeah, hamstring. But I believe in these new kids per se, because they're new, so they're gonna learn under Dan Quinn and the staff also. So I'm not very worried about that. I'm worried about the penalties, because we've had 35 penalties in these 3 games of the preseason, which scares me. But overall, I think we'll be all right.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Kev, as the Giants wind down their season against the Jets and get ready for the regular season, seeing a little bit of Daniel Jones, Saquon, and as obviously an optimistic fan, as optimistic as you can be, knowing what the Giants have been, how are you feeling, and what do you foresee this upcoming year as the Giants roll into 2022?
Well, I think this is a make or break year for Daniel Jones. I think he's got a better offensive line, at least with the first team, than he had last year. Granted, he's learning like his fourth offensive system in the last 4 years, which is that's a lot of pressure for anybody. But we'll see what Daniel can do. The wide receiver core, it's there's some question marks there. A lot of it hinges on whether Daniel Jones can make long range passes to some of these speedsters in the wide receiver core. So we'll see what happens. The one thing that I'm worried about with the Giants is special teams. That's been something they've struggled with for years, and it looks like it may take another year or two before they really build up the special teams they're looking for.
Yeah, no doubt. Now the coaching, are you confident with the coaching and the GM? Like, you feeling good about them, the leadership?
I think you definitely have to give them a chance. They come into a pretty tough situation. There's been a lot of turnover with players coming in and out, especially from the Bills. A lot of former Bills. Mm-hmm. But we'll see what they can do. I'm sure they'll do better than the last couple of coaches that we've had.
I'm sure it ain't going to be hard to beat what Joe Judge was doing.
Right.
He really. The only one I think was worse was Adam Gase for the Jets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was horrible.
Yeah, no doubt. He was Adam Gase, man, with those eyes, man. Those eyes.
Oh man.
Dwindling all around. Oh, you know what? I wanted to go. You know what? I want to talk about that Julio Rodriguez signing. That 12 years, right? Was that 12 years?
12 years, yeah.
How old is he?
He's 21, I believe, right?
Yeah, he's 21.
Yeah.
21, so he still be obviously in his young 30s. That's a lot of bank for a 21-year-old kid, man. Holy moly.
I think the Seattle Mariners, they did the right thing. They locked him up, and he's young. He's the face of the team, so they got it right in my estimation.
You agree, Kev?
I think what helps is the fact that they also seem to be bringing some pretty good talent around him.
Exactly.
At least it's not like the Angel situation with Ohtani. You have a injured Trout who's going in and out of the IL, and now you've got to wonder whether or not you actually have to trade Ohtani now. Seattle's doing it the right way. They've gotten some pretty good prospects along the way, and it'll be interesting to see in the next couple of years where they're at, because I think they're pretty close to being a pretty solid playoff team.
And I believe in Julio's contract, he has 2 opt-outs, if I'm not mistaken. So if it doesn't go well, he could opt out too.
Good for him.
Come to
Good for him.
Yankees.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt. Uncle Stevie's got that checkbook ready. All right. What else? What else you got before we get out of here, brother?
What else? The Jets. They surprised the Giants yesterday with that comeback in the fourth quarter.
That was nice. That was nice. But I don't take anything too much. I mean, but it was nice to see the Jets beat the Giants. I mean, whenever the Giants lose, it's not. And I hope it sets the tone for the next few weeks.
Yeah. I can't wait for football season.
It's gonna be great.
It's about time.
Hopefully we go watch the games together.
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I get my Cowboy jersey ready, man. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. All right, listen, buddy. This segment is brought to you again by Brian's Painting.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. What are you gonna say? I was just saying by Brian's Painting. That's all.
Steve Cohen said he's gonna do whatever it takes to retain DeGrom.
DeGrom. Yeah, no doubt. DeGrom. You got to keep DeGrom if possible. I mean, Jay can go anywhere, but hopefully he decides to stay with the Mets. And
hopefully he doesn't go with the Braves.
No. Oh my God. It's golly. That's oh my God. That
Maybe
hurt.
Scherzer joins him.
Oh my God, that hurt, man. That hurt. All right. Get out of here. I'm kicking you out, man. Get out of here. All right, listen, buddy. We'll see you next week. All right.
All right. See you next week.
Be good, my man. That's Oliver Updates. Absolutely. Thank you, man. Updates with Oliver. Again, brought to you by Brian's Painting. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back to wrap it up. Yes.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make in a lifetime. Not sure how much money to put down, what budget to set for buying a home, how to pre-qualify for your mortgage. Join Ann Zylingold every Thursday at 7:15 a.m. on Mortgage Matters, where Ann will answer your questions and give you tips about the mortgage process. Ann Zylingold is Vice President of FM Home Loans and has over 27 years' experience specializing in residential mortgages. Don't miss this show every Thursday morning at 7:15 right here on WRCR AM 1700, Radio Unscripted, and WRCR.com. Visit Ann at her website, annzynagold.com, or call 354-9700. That's 354-9700.
Greetings. Are you 55 years of age or older and spend your time being bored at home, watching Family Feud, and planning your next doctor's visit? All that stops now. The Foster Grandparents Program with Head Start of Rockland is recruiting income-eligible adults to serve as mentors and tutors for children in our community that need your help. We currently serve children ages 2 to middle school age in schools and Head Starts all throughout Rockland County. Never worked with children before? Well, don't you worry. Every month we offer training to our volunteers. In addition, there are other benefits like free meals, transportation, and an hourly tax-free stipend. That's right, tax-free. Foster grandparents also participate in fun events like trips to the movies, restaurants, dinner theaters, and much more. All expenses paid by us. What are you waiting for? Stop hesitating and call us now. 845-429-4122. Again, that's 845-429-4122.
Hi, this is Dr. Jeffrey Shannon.
And Dr. Sophia Patrica.
We invite you to join us for our show, Listen Up Rockland, the first Monday of each month at 9:30 a.m.
If you or someone you know is always asking to repeat, has difficulty communicating in a noisy environment, or has ringing in their ears, then tune in to our show.
Do you have questions, or are you curious about how to improve your hearing? We welcome any and all questions related to patient treatment process, hearing aids, and implantable hearing technology.
Do you or someone you know experience dizziness, vertigo, feeling off balance, or have a fear of falling? If so, tune in as we can educate and help treat various balance concerns.
So join us for Listen Up Rockland, the first Monday of each month at 9:30 a.m. as we navigate all topics related to audiology, hearing, and balance with various members of our team and guest speakers.
Hudson Valley Audiology, located at 11 Medical Park Drive, Suite 205 in Pomona. Call them at 845-406-9991 or visit their website, hudsonaudiology.com.
Have you been looking for meaningful work and want to make a difference close to home? Then join our team at Joanio. Joanio is a place where you can find your passion and at the same time support children, adults, and their families with disabilities and special needs. We offer competitive pay and benefits, tuition assistance, plus lots of opportunity for advancement. When you join our Joanio family, you will be part of the miracles that happen every day. Be part of something special. Build a career with us and find your passion at Joanio. Email us today at careers@joanio.org. That's careers@joanio.org. Or call us today at 845-708-2000, extension 5277, or visit our website at joanio.org.
Joanio, great organization. Absolutely. All right, as we wind down, I want to thank again Oliver for coming on, talking sports. I know he's excited for football. Who isn't? The only thing that stinks about football is the fall is such a beautiful season to do that fall stuff. I love going out with the family and just, whether it's different apple picking or pumpkin farms or whatever, we do. It's just beautiful time. Wineries. It's just an awesome time to go out. The weather is crisp. It's just, I love it. I absolutely love it. And, you don't want to miss football. At least I don't. I love football. There's such something about just sitting, watching football, relaxing, when your team's on, getting pumped up. But you can blow a whole Sunday sometimes, if the games are good. Stinky games, I'm like, you know what? I go through the schedule to the season. I'm like, babe, why don't we go apple picking on October 14th? Like, what do you mean? We got to book it now? Yeah. Well, whatever. I'm just saying that's a good day. It's supposed to be beautiful apple picking weather that day. Says the Farmer's Almanac. I hope they're wrong. God, I don't want to see snow. Although I got my ads. In my ads now it says, we know it's not winter yet, but don't forget. Roof snow removal, gutter de-icing. That is brutal work. That is dangerous. It's brutal. Who wants to be out there? You're working, so you're sweating because you know how I'd rather shovel like camel turd than snow. I worked at Horseshoe Acres. Believe me, I shoveled all kinds of poop. Different barns, had to clean out this animal, that animal. Oh, one's nastier than the other. This. I don't have time to play another Michael Jackson song. I apologize. It's Michael Jackson's birthday. Yes, it is. I played one before though. I did. The great Michael Jackson. What a musical legacy he leaves behind. But I don't know. Anyway, this guy Andara. I got to go check out more of his music. He's got a lot of songs out. I'm gonna go through each one later. I'm laying in bed. I'll go through his guy. I like that vibe he's throwing out there. Andara. This is crazy. This is crazy. I got some crazy stories, but we'll save some for tomorrow. A white man in Florida, Jordan Patrick Leahy, was found guilty by a federal jury in Tampa last week. He was convicted last year of a hate crime. Imagine this. He tried to run a black man with his family. Black man with his family in a car, just driving, minding his business. He tried to run them off the road. They were driving one night. He pulls up. He's like, getting close to the car. He was bumping the car, trying to get it to, move off the road. Finally, the guy pulls off. Pulls out. Door. He opens up the door, gets out of the car. And he starts arguing with the guy. He's like, black people don't belong here. What are you doing? Get out of here. And this guy, his initials were JT, this guy, and him, they start fighting. They start fighting, and the dude puts him to sleep. Puts him in a sleeper hold. Because he was an MMA fighter. That's what happened when a guy came to my ice cream store. I had to put Jimmy to sleep. Night. Good night, Irene. That's it. That's why you got to mind your business. I mean, this guy, imagine that. He starts trouble with a black family. I mean, for God knows what reason. Obviously because he's a racist. Trying to, clean up just for the white race. Buffoon. And not only does he get put to sleep. I mean, that's embarrassing. You go, you're acting the tough guy. You get put to sleep. The camel clutch. He goes out. He wakes up. When you wake up, after you get put to sleep, when you wake up, believe me, it's a weird feeling. You don't know where you are. He's in the middle of a highway. Guys put him to sleep, kept him in like a hold until the cops came. And now he's going away to federal prison. Oh, well. That's what you get for being a racist. Boys and girls, it's good to be back. It's Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Join us for some tacos here in Clemville. All the love and adios, Clemigos.